Welcome back, everybody. It's Zach here from the Raw Cave. Special guest Jayta from jaytahealth.com. Today we're going to make some sauerkraut.
Yep.
Thank you for helping me make this sauerkraut. I've never made it before. This is the very first time, so it's saving a lot of headache for me. So I'm excited.
Criminally easy, but the thing is, I don't actually like sauerkraut. So I'm putting an Indian spin on it, if that's okay.
Sure, yeah.
So we have these things called achar in our culture, and it's this spicy little pickled vegetables. And instead of pickling it with oil, we're going to just make sauerkraut.
All right.
So we're going to have Indian pickled sauerkraut.
Indian pickled sauerkraut. Let's do it.
So we're basically just taking a quarter head of cabbage,
any
purple
cabbage,
or green.
right? Yep. Okay.
And cut it all up here, and we're just going to throw it in the bowl. And add 1.5 teaspoons of salt to it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to massage it with our hands. And I wash my hands well with soap and water beforehand, so don't worry, I'm not going to poison you guys.
That's to make sure there's no bad bacteria getting into them.
Yeah, you just want to sterilize. What's happening as we massage this is it's taking the yeast, the bacteria from your hands, from the air, and that's basically what makes the pre and probiotics that go into sauerkraut as it ferments. So when we're massaging it with our hands, I should have taken my ring off. Whoops. Whatever. It basically will start turning glycine, and the water from the cabbage comes out. And the thing about pickling or having sauerkraut is you use the water from the cabbage itself instead of
adding water. Okay. Awesome. And then, so I get some herbs?
Yes.
Spices?
Yes. So for the Indian pickling, we're going to use a teaspoon of fennel seeds.
Okay. And
we're going to use a teaspoon of black mustard seeds.
Black mustard seeds. I like to smell everything. That doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah,
Teaspoon of that.
The aroma of that really comes out when you actually put it in oil, but we're not using any oil in this. We're gonna just pinch a chili, however much chili you like. I'm making this for you, so however much chili you can stand is how much you should put in.
That much.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Is that a lot? Cool.
And we're gonna use a quarter teaspoon of turmeric. I just eye it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
And then a pinch of asafoetida. I call it hing. I don't know how to say it in English. Asafoetida is what it looks like. I don't know. But it's an amazing little spice that's used in Indian cooking, and it's a little bit acidic, but when you roast it in oil, it turns a little sweet. It's really nice. But a little goes a long way. So really, in most recipes, you're only using a pinch.
Pinch. Okay.
That's cool.
That's enough? That's a pinch.
It's a pinch.
All right.
And then grind that all up.
Grind this up.
Get your muscle in. There we go.
Trained professional.
We're getting a workout in for Zach as we're doing this.
Okay, now I can smell it.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells like we're making curry.
Yeah.
So if you want to just throw that in, I'll continue to massage.
Throw it in?
Yeah. Smells really good.
Yeah, doesn't it?
The fennel goes a long way.
Alright, taste test.
Oh. I don't know about that. You don't have any salt on there because the salt was in before. Woo! You put a lot of chili?
There was a lot of chili in that. Delicious. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's going to ferment nicely. And again, you can ferment it for as long as you want. So if you like a mild sauerkraut, 2 weeks is good. But if you really want to get benefits of the probiotics that the sauerkraut forms, then it's ideal to do it for 3 weeks.
Okay.
So we're going to cap it with paper towel and rubber band. And then we're going to put it in a mason jar. But then we're actually also going to put a weight on it. And that way it continues to kind of press the liquid down. So over the next 3 days, if you're passing by, you might want to just put your hand on it, press it down, encourage more water to release from the cabbage.
All right, gotcha.
So I don't know.
And then also the pressure builds up. Make sure we take the lid off every couple of days.
Yeah. So after a week of having it paper towel and rubber banded, you might want to take that off and use the mason jar lid or whatever jar you're using. Use the lid to that, and you'll want to release the pressure over a few days. So
Okay.
burp your sauerkraut, if you will.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys can catch that on camera, but it's a bit wet now.
Yep.
So you can
Looks
throw that
aged.
in. Yeah. And I'm gonna.
Put it all in.
Yeah, put it
Yep.
all in.
Okay.
I have one hand.
Alright.
So we're just using this jar, which is quite heavy. It's a glass jar of rice malt syrup. Not in the recipe, but we're just going to use it as the weight.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, looks good.
And we've disinfected that as well.
Yeah. And grab a paper towel or two,
Yep.
and then that's it. Exactly.
Right. Take that off.
No, keep it on. So you're
Keep
going to
that
keep
on.
that weight on it, and that's why
Alright.
you're going to press it every few days, so it just releases more water. And
Okay.
you'll notice, even by the afternoon today, you'll notice the water level rising up the cabbage.
It's the natural water from it.
Mhm.
Interesting. So what do I do with this?
You're going to, you might want
Put
to
over
use
the
two.
whole. Oh, I need to.
Yeah. Put it over the whole
Okay.
thing and cap it. And you just do that to protect it from anything flying in.
Okay. And
It's quite a long bottle that we used for the weight, but it works.
I have to go lower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here, I'll help you.
Okay.
There we go.
I see.
And that's it. So you just kind of press
Excellent.
it down.
Press it down every cup, like once.
Anytime you pass it, and then after 3 days, you could take the weight off, jar it up, lid it up,
Yep.
and then that's it.
And then every 3 days, burp it.
I would do a little bit more than that,
Okay.
just in case you don't
Every
want things to
couple of
explode. Yeah.
Can you just put like a little hole in there to let the
Well,
let it breathe, or
not really. In the jar, how would you do
Mm.
that? In the jar
in the
cap?
lid? Yeah, maybe puncture a lid.
The
A hole
problem
in the
with
lid?
doing that is if you expose it to too much air, the water might dehydrate.
Ah.
So you might evaporate. Sorry,
Mm.
evaporate,
Gotcha.
not dehydrate.
Okay then.
Yep, that's
Just
it.
burp it every couple of days.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Oh.
it explodes.
So we have some ready-made one. This was fermenting for 3 weeks. So we'll have Zach have a try, and I will wash off my hands.
All right, let's try this. And so we're keeping that in just any like dry place.
Yeah, so it's in your cupboard, in your pantry, and then after 3 weeks, you can move it to your fridge.
All right, here we go. I love it.
It's great. It's a nice
So good.
spin for traditional sauerkraut, and it just has a little bit of a spicy kick.
A
And
little bit of spicy kick, so it's like, yeah, flavored. There you go, guys. I know you loved that recipe. I loved it. So make it at home, tag us, send it to us. If you have any other recipes, share that with us as well. And check out the other vinegar recipes that we made, the apple cider vinegar and the pineapple vinegar. These are awesome recipes, so thank you so much.
No
So
worries.
talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Yum.